Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
And action. It's time once again for Tim Friend, where instead of action, we're providing you with a list of Fire Emblem characters that I'm going to be using.
Oh, I closed my book.
So, we have fur now.
Yes.
So keep that in mind when you're telling me the list. We got 12 people. So
right.
Even if some people are going to stay on the team, they might hit the bench.
Yeah. So.
Just for a little bit.
Yeah. Roy, obviously.
Yep.
Lance. We should put in the lower level people
First,
probably. Like, let's prioritize the people who need to be leveled up.
Okay, that
or
makes
need
sense
experience. That's usually what I do when I play Fire Emblem.
And this is Julia mode. So Wendy.
Wendy.
Lilina.
Yep.
Good, because we did need to bring her. Uj.
Uj.
Fur.
So
we got 5 left.
Okay. Alright, so
we have 7 left. It's my bad.
Okay.
I read it wrong.
Lance.
Alright.
Bors.
Great.
Clarine.
Thank you, Jesus.
I did have that thought. I was like, oh shit, where's she? Chad.
Alright.
Lou.
Uh-huh.
Throw them in there.
Uh-huh.
Let's do...
Since we got Clarine, do you want to put in Rutger?
Yeah, and Uj. Oh wait, Uj's there.
Uj. You want to put in Sue?
Yeah.
Alright.
For the
Roy.
For the Roy.
For the Roys.
For the
Berta.
Roy boy. Berta. We should watch. There's so much TV we need to watch, Tim.
So we need to watch Letterkenny.
We need to watch Letterkenny, which everyone should do.
It's great.
It's phenomenal.
It is.
We should watch. We need to watch Terrace House.
We do. Fuck! I forgot there were new episodes out.
There are new episodes out, and we are only 2 episodes away from the next batch of episodes.
God. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Terrace
and apparently it ends on a cliffhanger. And Bailey said that it was like.
Now Bailey's ahead of us?
Yeah, Bailey's totally ahead of us now.
Fuck.
I know.
I was so proud of us.
I know.
I was like, this. Now I can feel superior.
And then Mandalorian still.
Oh yeah, we still haven't finished the Mando. The Mando.
That's just what I call it.
Yeah, I know him pretty well. Dumb. Okay, let's get this party started. I think we're ready. We'll save the game just in case something terrible happens. Play chapter!
I don't know if I
said
that whether this was an Iron Run or an Iron Man run.
I think it is.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure we said it at the start.
Okay, alright.
Like, I'm gonna try my best to keep... It's an Iron Man run, but that's just part of Julia mode. Is that I Iron Man with the people you tell me to Iron Man with.
Yep.
Because of their faces. And sometimes
their names.
Yes. So yeah, Steve, the fucking... This Nord guy, captured someone from the Resistance who is against, like, the... he's talking about... Lord Arkard did say to get rid of the Lycia Alliance army while they were still here. Lord Arkard being the sort of... the guy in charge of the Western Isles, under the auspices of Etruria. So Lord Arkard, even though Etruria sent the Lycia Alliance army to go clear out the bandits, Lord Arkard's like, what if we just kill them? Yeah. I know. Why could he be doing this? What a mysterious... Who's the villain here? Who could be telling him to do this stuff? And then Nord conveniently tells the soldier about what ballistas do in the first map that has a ballista. It's very polite of him, honestly.
Sir, I think you should probably get some instruction on this.
No, Nord's like, listen, you should get the ballista. Now, hold on.
Before you do anything.
Before you go, let me tell you about the ballista.
You're gonna need to know this.
It can attack from afar.
That's good.
So that's cool.
That's a good teacher right there.
Yeah. You know what, Nord? Honestly, pretty solid management style. Let me check real quick to see if there's anything wild I should be stealing or looking out for, like axes that hurt me quite badly. Doesn't look like there is.
I mean,
this is one of the first times where we see a promoted enemy that's not a boss.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just El Berserker. And his stats aren't amazing. Like, he's got, like, Noah's stats, honestly.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, and he's promoted, which is fucking saying something.
Yeah.
It's like Noah's gonna get way better once he promotes, because I've told you about this before, about how like the promotion gains in this game are way higher than in most of the Fire Emblem games that you played, actually.
Yeah.
So we could look forward to that, I guess, but I'm still going to do the thing of waiting till people are level 20 to
Sure.
evolve them, was the thing that came to mind, but that's not true. It's level them up. 'Cause I don't
Promote them.
Yeah, because I don't think being in a promoted class actually gives them higher growths. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it does not. So I would like to get experience where I can, because waiting or promoting would mean that the game is easier, yes, but it also means that getting experience is slower.
Gotcha.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, getting experience on promoted classes takes longer.
Yeah.
I don't get it as easy. Okay, so what the fuck am I gonna do? I think... fuck. Alright, so my goal is to have our 2 cute sword users block off these bridges while these axe fighters throw themselves ineffectually on them, and then be able to sort of switch in Wendy for when the swords get up here.
Yeah.
But if I put Wendy next to Uj to get the support points, then this fighter will, I promise you, go right up in front of Uj and just throw his fucking hand axe behind him at Wendy. And that would mean that Uj would not be able to do anything on the enemy phase, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So instead, with this setup, I think what's going to happen is we're going to have one of these guys roll up and smack on Uj. These 2 hand axe guys, one's probably going to go over here to throw at Uj, one's going to go over here to throw at Fur, and then this other guy will roll up and not be able to fucking get anywhere. Down here, though, is the ballista. It's got a big range.
Yeah.
But that's why we've got boars over here. Ballistas have limited ammunition. You can see it in the bottom right, where it says arch. And then it has like an arrow, and then the number 5.
Yeah.
They have 5 shots.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not like they do a ton of damage. I would just rather have them be shooting at boars than anyone
you can
else.
take it.
Yeah. And then if for some reason the AI decides to go around this side of the thing, then they'll just run into boars and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
A lot of strategy in this map. This map is not my favorite, honestly. It's really choky and kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a straight shot down.
Like there have been a lot of choky maps.
Yeah. And that's like a thing in Fire Emblem 6, is that they do choke points. But the chokiness is less involved in this one. Because it almost plays more like a defense map, especially than the last one, which was Fog of War, where we sort of had to be pushing forward and we didn't know which enemies were coming at us. This one, we know which ones are coming at us. Like, this group is just gonna stand still for a long time.
Yeah.
They're gonna chill. But we do have a secondary objective that makes us push forward, which I think is interesting. If these enemies came up here and we had to fight them at this bridge, then it'd be choky and gross. Since we are fighting these enemies at these 2 different choke points, it makes it a little more interesting. But since we're probably going to be fighting these enemies just past the bridge, it's a little less choky and gross. And since we want to be pushing forward so that we can save this village, it makes it better than other maps, in my opinion. Yeah, this map I don't hate.
But you did say that you were not a huge fan.
I'm not. There's very little in the way of interesting terrain. There's obstructing terrain. There's like these cliffs and rivers, but there's like no forests at all. There's 3, 4, 5, and then this group of 3 on the map total. And since you're only really going one direction, there's not really like a split up. Like, you want to push forward to get to the objective, but you're going to be pushing forward anyway to finish the map. It's not like you're going out of your way to do it. You're only going out of your way to be fast. Whereas in maps with, I think, better secondary objectives, it's like, well, the forest, or not the forest, the village is like over here on the right, but the boss is over here on the left, so you want to be pushing towards the boss, but you also want to go right with enough time to do whatever, and so you have to make interesting decisions, whereas this is just make the same interesting decision over and over again, which is, how do I do this as fast as possible? Which is already kind of the decision you're making, is how to play this efficiently.
Yeah.
How to do what you want. Anyway, Fire Emblem.
I feel like that's like the longest we've gone to actually like
Talk about the game.
talk about the game.
Well, I
In
know.
a long time anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely in a long time. But I also know that in the past when we've played this, I've spent a lot of time bitching about the game design of Fire Emblem 6.
Yes.
To the point where I've been mid-bitch about it and like looked at you and you're like, yeah, exactly like that. Your sort of eyelashes fluttering like, yeah,
Yeah,
super interesting.
He's oh, what a surprise! You don't like
Yeah, don't like Fire Emblem
Emblem
6. I can't believe it. Yeah, you would have to think of the number. You wouldn't just say Fire Emblem 6.
No.
Fire Emblem 6.
I mean, you like Fire Emblem, but
I do like Fire
but
Emblem.
you don't like Fire Emblem
I
6
don't.
that much.
I don't. There are aspects of it that I like. I try to maintain this policy of saying that nothing is perfectly bad or good.
Yeah.
I could go on and on about it, but it would just be repeating myself. So I won't. But yeah, so that's like I've been trying not to talk about the game's virtues or failures, just because I feel like whenever I do, I sort of get trapped in like the loop of me like being like, well, it's not that bad because of this. Well, it's not that good because of this.
Yeah.
Like, I keep devil's advocating myself, and I don't think it's very interesting because I keep reiterating the same points. I'm sorry.
No, I totally get it. I totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I get into those loops a lot, especially when I'm comparing something, like the pros and cons of something.
It's something that both of us do. We're very. I don't know how to describe it other than like we don't trust our own opinions sometimes.
Yeah.
like we'll be like, I think this is good, and then you're like, well, what if it's bad? I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like this has happened several times with my living room decoration in Animal Crossing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is
Oh my god.
like
Oh yeah. Christ.
Oh my god.
No,
I've
Julia has asked me for decorating help.
just
quite a few
opinions.
times.
Opinions.
That's true. Mostly feedback, you've called it.
Yes, I need the feedback because I'm
Need back the feedback.
I-
Am I right? I'm right.
But yeah, like I there's a lot of times that I don't trust my own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get some kind of like
Affirmation.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh jeez.
Whereas instead of like affirmation, I just kind of give it the gauntlet of my own brain for a while, and then end up with, it's both good and bad. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Things can be good and bad, and you can still like them even if they have bad aspects.
I feel like
and you can still dislike things that have good aspects.
all of the points that you have made about this game have been like valid, and
well, thank you.
I mean, this is coming as someone who never played this game.
That's true.
Not a big, not a huge Fire Emblem fan. I mean,
like
I
you like
I-
Fire Emblem.
I do.
But you don't necessarily think about like the game mechanic and design of Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
except where it influences or inconveniences you with your dark proclivities.
Well, thanks. Yeah.
You know.
No,
How you like cute boys in Fire Emblems.
Yes.
And just cute dialogue though.
Yes. Like I don't know. Like
And
I had a lot of.
like fucking you watch my 3 Houses playthrough.
I know.
That's a lot of what I talk about in that game.
I
I like that part about it.
I don't like. I wanted to watch it to just see you play out the
The Blue Lions.
route, but I still like. There is some part of my brain that's like, oh no, I'll go back to it, and like that's. I don't know if that's ever
I don't
gonna
know,
happen.
man.
I
It's been a
know.
while.
It's been a long time, and I still haven't finished Golden Deer, and I would like to.
You
'Cause
should.
Claude is handsome.
He's handsome.
He's very
He's
handsome.
a handsome boy.
But I want to save Dimitri.
Yeah. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Oh gosh.
And he needs it. He needs you
He
to save
really,
him.
yeah, he does. He does.
Ugh.
So much so that I felt. Did I kill her?
I don't remember how far you got in Golden Deer. You did just whisper that. I don't know if people heard what you said, but
I'm worried that it was like maybe I shouldn't be saying it.
oh, I don't know.
I feel like it's everyone knows. Like if you play the
game
if you
came
play
out like 6 months ago.
okay,
It's okay.
all right. So if you play through any of the routes, you will probably
Dimitri will have a bad time in every story.
and you will I feel like Claude you could save in no you can't
There's nothing you can do for Dimitri and Claude.
really?
Yeah.
I thought that you spared Claude.
You spare Claude in Edelgard's and
Yeah.
in Dimitri's route.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
spare Dimitri and Claude's route.
No, that's what I meant. It's
Oh.
Claude is someone
I
that
think
you
got the
could.
names backwards.
Did I?
I think.
Shit. No, I meant to Claude.
Right.
You don't have to kill Claude in
Right.
those routes.
Right.
If you're doing the other routes.
Right.
But I feel like you always have to kill Dimitri.
Well, you don't always kill Dimitri, but Dimitri always dies.
Yeah.
It even baits you into thinking that maybe you can have him not die.
Really?
Yeah. But he still die though. It's a bummer. It's a bummer in the summer.
And probably Edelgard. I don't know.
Technically no. But I won't. I've already spoiled part of it for you, so I won't spoil this part of it. But yeah, he does kick it. And I don't mean hang out. I mean the bucket.
I feel like or did I kill Edelgard?
I doubt you did, because that's almost the end of the game.
Okay. I mean, I got pretty far.
Did you get to the second to last chapter, or the third to last chapter?
I think I'm close to that point. I
Okay.
got pretty close.
I
It
don't
was
remember.
just
It's been a while.
it was just just that loop of
the monastery training.
yeah,
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
fucking boring.
Disagree, but
It got boring.
that's a fair assessment.
It just
There are aspects of
especially-
it that are tedious.
And for me, I need to have you know what I need.
You need that romance.
I need the romance, and there was not enough of it.
There's not enough romance until the
end. And then at
But
least
you have to get there, and since the way you and I play is we crave supports, and
Yeah.
so we cranked out the fucking
Yes.
supports to the max.
I had
Everyone's already
sev-
done.
Yeah, basically everyone is done.
So you have this big drought of no.
Now I just have to
play
the
Fire
game.
Emblem. Oh shit, we're way over time.
Oh shit.
All right, well, next time on Tim Friend, I don't know. You got any ideas?
We'll talk about Animal Crossing.
Bye, everybody.
With Tim Friend.